This is it's up there. Wait, did it only work like this? This still don't work. It was working one day.
Ming 2 millions says, Ming. Stream Elements says, Ming 2 millions is now live. Streaming just chatting, is this what you wanted? Ming 2 millions says, test. 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 Ming 2 millions says, Ming.
I bet. Um, let's go TikTok. That's my type, nigga. We are gaining motion, my friends, on we are gaining motion on TikTok. Really gaining motion everywhere.
Fire. And there is, yo, what's up, bro?
Which show you walking?
Huh?
Dior. What's up, Marlon?
Are y'all walking Dior?
No, we walked LV.
Oh, y'all LV? That's fire, bro. Damn, that's sick, bro. Now I'm walking Willie tomorrow, I think.
Willie tomorrow.
Yeah. Some show tomorrow, yeah. Y'all walking anymore or nah? That's it?
Maybe Shark Moose.
Oh yeah? Tomorrow?
No, Sunday.
Sunday? That's sick, bro. That's fire. And there is, yo, what's up, bro?
Which show you walking?
Huh?
Dior.
Got mocked by Paris
Are y'all walking
models.
Dior?
No, we walked LV.
Oh, y'all LV? That's fire, bro. Damn, that's sick, bro. Now I'm walking Willie tomorrow, I think.
Willie tomorrow.
Yeah. Some show tomorrow, yeah. Y'all walking anymore or nah? That's it?
Maybe Shark Moose.
Oh yeah? Tomorrow?
Shout out to Paris, man. What show you walking? It's so elite. At a certain point, it's just it's just an oral battle. They sent at Mario like he's an art.
Ever wonder the mother of all protests actually happened? Yesterday, hundreds of thousands of people nationwide poured onto the streets of Kenya to protest against the Ruto government. But this was
crazy.
no...
Dude, what's going on in Kenya is so insane, gang. If I'm not mistaken, it's like... Okay, so... My dad, right? I love him to death. I think one of the core beliefs he has is that the police is against black people. Take a look at Kenya, gang. I need to ask him about Kenya. I need to ask him about how he feels about Kenya, where you have black police officers who are harming black citizens. And sometimes, often, it's insane. So pray for Kenya, gang. It's insane. So bad.
No normal protest. In preparation, police sealed off government buildings with barbed wire. They blocked off access roads to prevent them from being overrun. And the government ordered the ban of all television and radio stations from covering the demonstrations. They even reportedly started blocking apps like Telegram. Bro, my editor, who lives in Kenya, told me that he had to upload yesterday's video using his 4G because his Wi-Fi stopped working. And because this is a largely Gen Z-led movement, the things we saw yesterday were wild. One guy wrote a sign reading, "Dear Iran, just one missile in our state house, please." Another guy brought his dog so that he could protest too. They used slingshots, and there's even a picture going viral of a girl using a pole vault to go over the barbed wire. And what makes this protest so unique is that it was largely organized on social media using hashtags, and it had no backing amongst the main parties or trade unions. But here's the craziest part. The day before the protest, a coalition of foreign embassies issued a joint statement saying that they are concerned about the government's use of hired goons who are paid to infiltrate and disrupt peaceful protests so that the police have a justification to use force and shut things down. And yesterday, not only did the police use tear gas, water cannons, and batons, but also live ammunition. Amnesty Kenya reports that 16 people were killed, 400 injured, and 8 suffered gunshot wounds. Even CNN news reporters were on the scene wearing bulletproof vests and helmets, saying,
"That's why we wear this. We wear the flak jacket because we have seen Kenyan security forces shooting unarmed peaceful protesters."
And the people part of this Gen Z-led movement are saying these aren't just protests, it's a revolution. The mother of all protests.
You know it's bad when CNN has it right? Like, when does CNN ever have it right? CNN is like probably the queen of fake news. The king of fake news has got to be MSDNC, as Trump calls it. MSDNC is terrible. But CNN is like a close second. Obviously, you got the New York Times. Even CNN is like, yo, this is not good. And shout out to the CNN anchors who are going, who's actually boots on the ground in Kenya. It's very dangerous. I mean, shout out to them.
In America today, Joe, not only is our healthcare system failing because it's based on greed, not on need, but we need more doctors, all right? All over the country, people have to wait, sometimes months to get to a doctor's office. We have a massive nursing shortage. We need more dentists, big problem in dentistry. We need more mental health counselors. We need more pharmacists. How come in the richest country in the world we don't have enough doctors and nurses?
Oh my goodness, bro. This man pisses me off, bro. This old man, and he's not a dumb man, but this old man pisses me off, bro. He keeps constantly pushing this healthcare for all narrative, which is quickly contradicted by the foods that Americans eat. Why would you give healthcare to all Americans when you've got companies that are out there selling? By the way, I'm a capitalist. You have companies out there selling, like Insomnia Cookies, gang. Insomnia Cookies. Oh my goodness, they're insane. Like crumble cookies. You eat too much crumble cookies, your body will start reacting to that excess sugar. Is really not good for you. So why would someone who eats crumble cookies every single day, why do they deserve free healthcare? You tell me that. He keeps pushing his narrative, and realize he kept saying we need doctors, which is true, we need nurses, which is true, we need pharmacists, which is true, but he hasn't mentioned that we need technology. He hasn't mentioned that we need AI. I don't know how he feels about those things, but that's where a lot of things are going to go. The thought is, if not with artificial intelligence, artificial general intelligence would be even smarter than humans. I hear theories that perhaps it may even invent physics that we're not aware of. Give us more clarity. And also cure diseases. So maybe if you focus on the outcome rather than, the way that you're looking to pursue it, you could actually achieve a similar result to healthcare for all. You know what could bring you healthcare for all? Technology. Artificial intelligence, artificial general intelligence once we get there. But he keeps pushing this thing it's like this is the entire reason he's in Congress. He's mentioned it multiple times, but it's based on a fallacy. It's based on a fact. He's not living in reality.
Because it's very difficult to do. It's very difficult to become a doctor, and the bills that you have from education are overwhelming.
All right, you want to go to, let's just say, tomorrow you announce to the world, you give it up this podcast, you want to go to medical school, all right? You got it?
Yeah.
You know how much, if you don't have any money, you know how much you're going to graduate medical school in debt?
Probably $250,000 easy.
Double that.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not, obviously it varies per person, but it is not unusual for guys, people, working class homes, go to medical school, come out $500,000 in debt. Right. Nurses, I don't know, $150,000 a day.
Now that I don't agree with. Oh, excuse me. I agree with this premise. It shouldn't be that expensive in order to, graduate as a doctor. I agree with that. That's one thing I'll agree. I don't think it should be as expensive as it is. I don't think medical professionals should have to suffer $250,000, $500K worth of debt. I disagree with that. I think that there's perhaps something that maybe even the government can do about that, and maybe it stems back to our institutions, the universities. So I don't like that. I don't like that. It's so expensive in order to graduate in the medical industry, and you have all this debt left over. I don't like that, and so I'm curious what his solution to that is.
That is insane.
It's insane.
All right.
Yeah.
We need more doctors. So I want to encourage you. Joe,
Right.
I want you to go to medical school.
Right.
Hey, good news. We're paying your tuition, and we need you out there as soon as we can get you.
Why wouldn't that be subsidized?
Of course you should
Yeah. So that's one of the things. Like the solution, I don't mind subsidizing things like that, but why are we subsidizing? You know, I don't know how it works. I didn't go to college, but like, I hope the federal government, which I assume it is, I hope it's not subsidizing these low. I don't want to say low IQ, but I hope our federal government is not subsidizing low-paying, low-valued careers. You know, sociology or history majors. It's like, no, why would we subsidize that?
subsidize it.
Right. Of course. Yeah. But there's so many different. What would you have done? Like, imagine if you hadn't gotten derailed, and they hadn't conspired against you, and you actually became the Democratic candidate for president, and you won. What would you have done differently?
Oh, that's
In
a good
America.
question.
So if I told
That's the first time I seen her move it. Oh snap! Yeah, I didn't catch that. That's the first time I seen Yana move it. Okay, Yana. You know what I'm saying? Girl gone bad, Yana. Alright, love you guys. Peace. Yeah, he said he married her. He ain't no pooch out the queen, but so on his butt.